decrease. Do you think that after the age of 60, training can be dangerous? That it's past time to gain muscle, be energetic, and regain your energy? If you believe this, it's because you've been told lies for years. But what if I told you that the real risk isn't in the exercise, but in the lack of it? That standing still could be aging you faster than your age? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. There are many myths circulating out there that make mature men give up on training before even trying. They say that weight training can cause injuries, that the heart cannot handle it, and that the joints will suffer. But is this really true? Or are these myths preventing you from living with more vigor, strength, and autonomy? Today, I'm going to show you why it's never too late to start, and how the right training can completely transform your health, your mood, and even your self-esteem. And if you think this is not for you, if you think your time has passed, I challenge you to stay until the end of this video, because I'm going to show you scientific facts and real-life examples that prove that any man at any age can regain vitality and feel stronger than ever. So before continuing, leave a like and share this video with that friend who keeps complaining about pain and tiredness, but does nothing to change this reality. Because now we're going to demystify the biggest myths about training after 60 and reveal the truth that no one tells you. Get ready, because what you will discover today could completely change the way you see your body and your health. And now tell me, are you going to continue believing in these myths that only weaken you? Or are you going to act before it's too late? The biggest danger is not in training, but in inactivity. A sedentary lifestyle is destroying the health of thousands of men over 60, accelerating aging, increasing the risk of heart disease, muscle loss, and lack of energy. If you don't start taking care of yourself now, it may be that in a few years your body will no longer have the strength to react. And the worst? Many people don't know this. And that's why I need your help. Share this video with your friends, with your family, with that colleague who is already feeling the effects of age and thinks they can no longer do anything to change. Keeping people informed is essential. The more men who know the truth, the more lives can be transformed. And if you really want to regain your strength and stamina, don't leave yet, because now I'm going to tell you what happens to your body when you start training after 60, and why the results can be much faster than you imagine. And now tell me, are you going to continue believing in these myths that only weaken you, or are you going to take action before it's too late? The biggest danger is not in training, but in inactivity. A sedentary lifestyle is destroying the health of thousands of men over 60, accelerating aging, increasing the risk of heart disease, causing muscle loss, and leaving you without the energy to enjoy life. Every day you stop is one more day that your body loses strength. And when you realize it, it may already be too late to recover what could have been maintained with simple actions. Have you ever noticed how some men your age seem to be much more willing, strong, and healthy, while others seem increasingly fragile, tired, and without vitality? This doesn't happen by chance. It's not just genetics, it's not luck. The difference between aging energetically or spending the next few years trapped by your body's limitations lies in your choices. And the choice to move, to train smart, to strengthen your muscles and joints could be the biggest decision you make today to ensure a longer, healthier life. But the problem is that no one tells you that. On the contrary, all you hear are excuses, not to train. They say that after the age of 60, the body no longer responds like it used to, that you can get hurt, that the heart can't handle it, that it's better to avoid exertion. But while spreading this fear, they forget to talk about the real threat, a sedentary lifestyle. With each year that passes without you exercising, you lose muscle strength, your posture worsens, your circulation becomes compromised, and your staminas. And the worst, your autonomy goes with it. This means that something as simple as climbing a flight of stairs or carrying a bag can become a huge challenge in the future. Now tell me, is this what you want for your life? And it doesn't stop there. Did you know that a lack of exercise also has a direct impact on your testosterone? So it is. Over the years, levels of this hormone naturally decrease, but what few people know is that training can help increase natural testosterone production. And do you know what that means? More energy, more strength, more resistance, and even a significant improvement in sexual desire and performance. That's right. Exercise not only strengthens your body, but can also revitalize your intimate life. Now think, how many men out there suffer from fatigue, indisposition, low self-esteem, and don't even imagine that the solution could be in the simple habit of moving? And that's exactly why I need your help. If this information is making sense to you, imagine how many other people need to know this. How many of your friends are always complaining about pain, tiredness, lack of energy, but don't do anything to change? Sharing this video could be the push someone needs to get out of a sedentary lifestyle and take the first step towards a healthier life. But before continuing, I want to know, have you ever tried training after 60 and experienced difficulties? Or are you afraid to start because of these myths out there? Write here in the comments, because I want to know your experience and help you understand how to take your first steps the right way. And hold on tight, because now we're going to get into what really happens to your body when you start training after 60, and I guarantee you the results can be faster and more transformative than you imagine. Perfect. Here is the continuation of the script, keeping the tone persuasive and engaging to hold the audience's attention and encourage interaction in the video. Now that you understand how myths about training after age 60 may be preventing you from living more energetically, it's time to look at what really happens to your body when you start exercising. And the first thing you need to know is that your body is much more adaptable than you think. Many people believe that after a certain age, there is no longer any way to gain muscle mass, that the body no longer responds, that the bones are too weak. But this is a big lie. Studies prove that elderly men can gain strength, endurance, and even muscle mass with the right training. And the best part? The benefits don't take long to appear. You may start to feel more energetic, less pain, and more energy in the first few weeks of physical activity. But why does this happen? Simple. Your body is a machine that adapts to the stimuli it receives. If you go years without exercising, your body understands that it no longer needs to maintain strong muscles, healthy joints, or a resilient heart. But when you start training, you send a new command to your body. Hey, I still need that strength. And that's exactly where the magic happens. Your muscles begin to recover, your joints gain more mobility, your circulation improves, and your cardiorespiratory capacity increases. It's as if you are resetting your aging process, slowing down the natural processes that make the body lose strength over the years. Now, just imagine how this could transform your life. If today you find it difficult to lift weights, climb stairs, or even maintain energy throughout the day, training can completely change that. Think about how many simple everyday things can become easier. Waking up without feeling pain in your body, being more willing to play with your grandchildren, traveling without feeling exhausted, having the strength to carry out your activities without depending on anyone. It's not about having an athlete's body or wanting to look young. It's about living with quality, about ensuring that the next years of your life are full of movement, autonomy, and vigor. And if you think it's too late to start, I'm going to tell you something that might surprise you. You know those stories of men who started training after their 60s, 70s, or even 80s and completely transformed their health. This happens because the human body has an incredible capacity for regeneration. Of course, each person has their own time, but what really makes a difference is taking the first step. Even if it's light training, short walks, simple strengthening exercises, the important thing is to get started. And now I ask you, if your body can get stronger, your energy can increase, your mood can improve, and your quality of life can be recovered, why haven't you started yet? Is it worth continuing to believe that it is too late? Or is it time to challenge these myths and see in practice how training can transform your life? If this video impacted you in some way, if you felt that this message made sense to you, then this is the time to act. And the first thing you can do now is subscribe to the channel, because here you will find content that will help you have more vitality, more strength, and a better quality of life after 50. And if you've reached the end of this video, I want to know if you're ready for this challenge. Comment below the sentence, "It's never too late to start over," because I want to see how many of you really understand this message and are willing to change your own story. I will read the comments and respond to those who are truly committed to this transformation. So leave your message and let's together build a generation of men who are stronger, healthier, and more prepared to enjoy life with energy and disposition.